Hey flowers, it's Reese LaFleur and I'm doing a video today. I'm super hyped because I haven't been on camera to do a video, especially a hair video, in months. Like, I had to go on a hiatus and we're going to talk about that in another video. But today, as you can see, I look a little crazy, but we're not going to look crazy by the end of this video. We are going to do some DIY tape and extensions, some kinky straight extensions. I got my extensions from AliExpress and I got 26 inches. I did get 100 pieces. So yeah, we are going to do this together for the first time ever in life. I feel like I'm ready. And yes, so let's get right into it, you guys. I cannot wait. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. As I said, my name is Reese LaFleur, and this is a baddie of all trades type of vibe. So it's fashion, hair, nails, makeup, all of that good stuff. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you are notified. Give this video a big fat thumbs up, kiss that like button, comment down below, and share this video with a friend or two or three or four. So let's hop right into extensions. Hey you guys, so here is just one bundle of the tape-ins. They come with 20 pieces in each bundle. As you can see, the hair is actually really pretty. It flows nice and well. And yeah, so what I'm going to start by doing, you're going to start on blown out hair, especially if you're going for that blown out look. And I'm going in real time for this part just so you can see kind of how I started. And I'm just kind of parting out my perimeter to make sure that the tape ends are going to be covered when I'm putting it up in a ponytail. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this style, because I really wanted that kind of like the versatility that comes with the tape-ins. So I'm just trying to go ahead and part that out first. And I am trying to take my time with it because I'm parting on my own head. I was going to ask someone to assist me, but I was like, you know what, girl, you've been doing hair for a minute now, whatever, you know, your DIY hairstyles. If you can't do it on yourself, by yourself, you can't do it. Okay, so as you can see now, I am got my perimeter done, and I have my first tape in ready to go, ready to rip and run them, and I did my first little part that's supposed to take the tape ins. Now, what I did learn that I'm going to tell you guys now that I didn't realize is that you want to make sure that you're doing the spaces where you put the tape ins between very thin, because in order for the tape in to tape in, it needs to tape together, if that makes any sense. So you're sandwiching your real hair in between the extensions. So that first tape in has to be done on something like on a piece of hair that's thinner, and some of them I did a little bit thicker, so some of them were coming apart. Now with this hair, which I will link down below, it did come with extra tape-ins or extra tape pieces, and I'm pretty sure that's for like if you want to reuse it. But what I'm doing now is I'm pressing it down, and I'm making sure that I am not pressing it directly on my scalp and really like a half an inch or an inch down from my scalp. You want to do them though close enough to the scalp where it's not on your scalp, because I noticed like from sweating and just wear and tear, they do slip a little bit, like they slide down, or when your hair grows, they do slide down. By the time you see this video, I've actually had the tape ins in for about 2 weeks, and I feel like I need to like wash them out in the front and like redo them, because they just don't lay the same as they did before, especially since I had a lot of postpartum hair loss in the front. So I don't need that to show. And the way that I put the tape-ins in, it didn't show the way it is now. But I'm also being like a psycho about it. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm still doing that same sandwiching. I put that top tape in down first. Some people do the bottom, but since I'm doing it on myself, I wanted to do that top tape in first, pull that up, and then do the bottom piece. And that's that first line that is done. As you can see, yes, period, poo. I don't really care about the parts being super straight, but most of them did look pretty good. So that's important to remember. All right, and you kind of like with everything when you're doing hair, if you do hair, you know it's very repetitive. You want to continue to do the same thing over and over. Take smaller pieces, put it down, and bring it back up. Put it down, pull it up, and then put the bottom. And that's essentially what we do. As you can see, I pull it up You can see that taping piece. And when I started noticing is I kind of like make sure whatever hair is kind of straggling down, I pull it down. So you will have to do this and be prepared to have basically most of your hair out in a sense. Even though it's sandwiched between the taping, your hair is still technically out. If that's not something that you're into, if you do have 4C hair, I would suggest not doing this style. That's why I did the kinky straight. But the beauty of this is because you can put it in a ponytail, you don't have to worry about always putting heat to it. Because if you're having a day where you feel like you've been putting heat on your hair for a week, I would throw it up and do different styles and such like that for the next week, just to kind of like relax on the heating. So that is what I would do. And yeah, so we're just going in with the tape ends. And I'm talking a lot, but I kind of like want to review it in a sense while I'm showing you guys how it works. I mean, it was way simpler than I thought it was. As you can see now, like I'm pulling it up just to make sure like I'm hiding my hair properly in case I need to do any different kind of sections for pasting it, taping them in. And this is how it looks so far. Like you can see it's looking very full, very cute, loving it. And now we're on the front section. Now I wanted to make sure I always, like my middle part was my standard part, but of course I want to have enough hair out in the front. Like I said, I have postpartum hair loss, so I want to make sure that the front is enough for me to pull up if a half up, half down, if that's the vibe that I wanted to go ahead and give. So, again, I'm sandwiching the tape ends and I'm doing it, and I want it to give the blowout look as my like relaxed look, as like the hair is not styled look. I want it to look very like blown out, very much thick girl hair, very much yeah, my hair grow. I use natural berries and trees. What they said in Coming to America, period. Okay. You know I'm old. Coming to America, child. Okay. So we're just going in and doing that. And I didn't want to do this video super, super fast. I only sped it up by like 2 times because 2 times is fast because I want y'all to see exactly what I am getting done. So as you can see, the taping is there and I'm taping it. And you want to make sure you're taping them right on top of each other so they are sandwiched together and they don't budge. They don't go anywhere. And boom, that is that side. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you how that looks pulled up. So I'm hiding him perfectly, as you can see. Yes, yes. Even with the hair loss in the front. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do this side. So this is how it looks with the natural blown out look. All I did was brush it through. You can see that the kinky straight hair, it still has those ripples in. That's how you know it hasn't been styled yet. And I'm just showing you how it looks. And if you can't tell, I'm in love with it. After this, I was going to go ahead and style it, but I decided to like wait till the next morning, which was Mother's Day. So I was supposed to wake up early and style it. Got an attitude. I was supposed to do my nails. Didn't do my nails. Woke up early. Ended up trying to do my nails in the morning, and then I couldn't really finish styling it. So once we get to the styling part, you're gonna miss the part. You're only gonna see me cut the layers, which is in this part right here. This is actually the next day. I slept with it in a ponytail, and you can see it still looks blended. You can see it's bright outside or whatever. So this is the next morning. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there because this was that day. And I'm just kind of trying to put the layers in the front so it can frame my face just a little bit more. And once I'm done with the layers, I did have to rush and I only put like 10 curls in. And it actually ended up looking pretty good with the little 10 curls or whatever I had tried to do. So I had to come back the following week, child. The following week. And do the styling of the hair. And I didn't show you guys that because I was trying to rush to do that. So I'm just going to come back on camera with the pin curls in my head. And once we get to that point, you'll see pin curls. And you'll be like, wait, what happened? But what I did was just some regular barrel curls. And then I pinned them up and then did my makeup. And I did sleep with the pin curls overnight and then woke up and took them out. So that's how I did the pin curls. And that's how the curls ended up the way that they are. So, and I hadn't put any more heat on my hair besides the curling iron. I didn't want to do too much because I have had it in for a week and I didn't want to keep putting heat to my hair. So this is how it looks after a week of having it in basically. And I think it looks really, really good. Tape-ins are supposed to last 4 to 6 weeks. And I think they absolutely will unless you take them out. Keep in mind the natural oils will make them budge. So there is points, like my daughter pulled out one of my tape-ins at the top because it was mad oily. And then I just kind of put new tape on that one and then put it back in. So those are just things to like keep track of, keep in mind. But yeah, you guys, like this is pretty much how I'm styling it. I'm just trying to look at it and see how it's coming out. And if I like it, you can see me kind of like combing it and like trying to look in the mirror and figure out if I want to comb it out too much or if I want to just finger them out or whatever. So I'm going back and forth with that vibe. Because I didn't straighten my real hair too much, the top part in the front was pissing me off, you guys. So I was like, tuck it. That's always my go-to. Tuck it, child, tuck it. And then I'm going in with the hot comb just to make sure it blends at least on the top as much as I can, and that my roots in that middle part aren't too bad. My scalp does get a little dry, so I'm trying to like ignore that so much, but I did end up putting up some of my hair oil to like help with that. But this is pretty much how the curls ended up looking. The hair keeps curls really, really well. I want to do some more styles on this, so follow me on my Instagram so you can see some reels of me styling my tape-ins other ways, because that's where I'll be doing that. But yeah, you guys, this is actually super simple, super easy, and I recommend you style this. This hair from Allie is lit.
Hey guys, I just want to say a little bit about these tape-ins. One, like just quick little tips. One, do not put a lot of hair between the tape-ins. You want to make sure that they tape together so that they stay. I had to learn that the hard way. Also, if your hair is like mine, like don't be trying to hold no heat. I went outside yesterday, and that's why like with my pin curls in, and that's why like my hair is poofy with the tape-ins, but it does still blend. Don't go outside if you doing something like this. If your hair is heat trained in this 4C, you should be good. But my hair is not heat trained. I never put heat to my hair, and I think that the blend still works pretty well. I'm trying not to put so much heat to it today. That's why I didn't want to put it together too much, but that's just another tip. And another tip is if you have a baby, don't let them pull it, because my daughter sure did try to take all my hair out on the top. She yanked one of my tape-ins, and it did come out because she yanked it pretty hard. Of course, not on purpose. So those are just my quick tips if you are doing tape-ins and you have 4C hair. I would say to wear it in like the blowout state the most, because again, it's been like a week. Well, not again. It's been like a week since I started filming, and just a lot happened. I couldn't finish. It was Mother's Day when I was trying to finish, and I had to leave, so I couldn't even really style it. So just make sure that you have like enough time to style it, and don't put too much heat. So I will wear it out in a blowout state, and that's how I wore it for the last week, and the blend was perfect. My hair kind of stayed in with it for the most part, but it was in the blowout state, not the bone straight state, which is why I wanted to do kinky straight as opposed to like regular straight, so that it could blend when it was like in that wow kind of moment. And yeah, I will link who I got this hair from, because the hair is really pretty. As you can see, it's really pretty, really pretty. I really love it. It came out super good, and I got this from AliExpress. I can't remember the vendor. I want to say Ever Beauty, but I'm not sure, but it will be linked down below or in the title or whatever. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.